Hello, everyone. My name is Robert Faison Jr., and my topic for this persuasive speech is legalization of abortion. So, for starters, abortion is a very painful topic for women and men who find themselves facing the moral dilemma or whatever not to terminate a pregnancy. It is one of the most hardest decisions and moral issues amongst the U.S. females today. Women's ability to access safe and legal abortions is restricted in law or in practice in most countries in the world. In fact, even where abortion is permitted by law, women often have several limited accesses to safe abortion services because of lack of proper regulation, health service, or political will. It is important to understand these women's stories rather than judging them about the decisions about the abortion. So, my first main point would be abortion is defined as a deliberate termination of a human pregnancy, most often performed during the first 28 weeks of pregnancy. Most pregnancies have lasted longer than that, but 9 times out of 10, abortion happens prior to 28 weeks of pregnancy, or it can happen before then. Modern abortion procedures are safe also and do not cause lasting health issues to the female, such as like cancer and infertility, in case the female wants to end up having another child down the line. So, suction abortion, also called as vacuum aspiration, is the most common type of in-clinic abortion within a female. It is used gentle suction to empty your uterus, meaning suck everything out, the sac, the fetus, everything. And then it usually is used until 14 and 16 weeks after the woman's last period. So therefore, it's not as harmful as any other abortion. Yeah, you have the pill, but at the same time, the suction is less harmful. The pill may can harm the woman in any way with health issues after the baby is even taken out, or just like not even in the women anymore. It can sit here and affect the women health issues down the line, and especially if they already have health issues on top of taking the pill. So basically, dilation and evacuation, which is also known as D&E, is another kind of in-clinic abortion procedure also. It is used the suction as well, medical tools to empty out the uterus as well. You can get a D&E later in the pregnancy than the aspiration abortion, usually if it has been 16 weeks or longer than the last period. So, a medical abortion is performed through taking 2 medications. You have your mifepristone, which is Myprex, and your misoprostol, which is your Cytotec. These 2 drugs work together basically to end the pregnancy. So it's 2 pills put together to make the pregnancy go away, basically. So for starters, it's still safe, but many people do not sit here and suggest to take the pills because it can harm, like I said, health issues with the female down the line. Also, it's alternative safe abortion, but mostly in clinics use the suction abortion to take everything out the uterus and everything else. So, coming to the second main point of my speech, the court, which is from the U.S. Supreme Court, has declared that abortion to be a fundamental right guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution. Facts backing that up would be the landmark abortion case Roe v. Wade, decided on January 22nd, 1973, in favor of abortion rights. The 7-2 decision said that the Constitution gives a guarantee of a certain areas of zone of privacy. This right of privacy is broad enough to encompass a woman's decision whether or not to terminate her pregnancy. And then Roe wasn't the beginning of the abortion in America. The ruling allowed people to access abortion legally and prevented people dying from unsafe illegal abortions. So, basically, the Roe versus Wade court case basically helped out the women so they wouldn't get in any type of trouble or anything like that. So my third main point would be there are many different circumstances that lead women to believe that abortion is their only option. For one, financial disadvantage is the number one. A woman feels as if she does not have the needs or the money to sit here and provide for a child. So therefore, her first option, I'm gonna have an abortion. That's not always the case. But 9 times out of 10, based off what I've found it's saying financial disadvantage is the main reason females go to the clinic to get an abortion and don't have the baby. So many women who choose abortion don't have basically the financial resources to support a child. 42% was the number, to be exact, of women having abortions, and then 42% of women was found below the poverty level, which meaning didn't have the money, didn't have the funds to provide for a baby, even had the funds to provide for themselves. So abortion gives pregnant women the option to choose not to bring the fetus with profound abnormalities to the full term. So some fetuses have such severe disorders that will come extreme pain or death before or shortly after birth. These are many cases in which a serious condition of the fetus is made known before birth, and medically there would not be any chance of the survival of the fetus. So abortion is an option for women facing life-threatening conditions. So many women just take the abortion route because, for one, if they feel that the child gonna have a bunch of health risks, they might be like, well, I don't want to deal with that. It sounds bad, but that's how some females are. Then also, if they're found in that poverty level where it's real low, they can't take care of the child. That's another option. So in some cases, even women choose abortion because continuing her pregnancy will put her at a life risk, even her own life. Come down the line, if she don't get an abortion, then she can have health issues with her within herself with the baby. So that's why most females take the abortion, the pills, the in-clinic suggestions of how they should take, which route to get the abortion. So basically, getting to my last point, women must have control over their own bodies. Reproductive choice empowers women by giving them control over their own bodies. So deciding whether and when to become a parent is one of the most private and important decisions a woman can make. So the choice over when and whether to have children is essential to a woman's independence and ability to determine her future. So if the woman does not feel as if she cannot be mentally, physically, and financially prepared for a baby, they will automatically take the abortion route and not go throughout the term. Or if they go throughout the term, then they'll probably give the baby up for foster care or put it in a foster home and let someone else take over. So basically, abortion can be a right thing depending on if you have a financial disadvantage. But that may not be the same for every female that is trying to go the abortion route. But overall, some women think the abortion route is good. Some people think the abortion route is wrong. But at the end of the day, you looking at the female who is in a financial disadvantage, then she may just have to take the abortion route. So in conclusion, it is important that every woman should have the access to quality reproductive health care services, including safe and legal abortion, regardless of wherever she lives and how much money she makes or how she is insured with insurance. Reproductive health is core to the women's, men's, and young people's health and well-being. In today's current issues, also, abortion is still a controversial subject and millions of people supporting it and not supporting it. Every woman has the right to make changes to their own physical body, and those rights should be not taken away according to the Constitution, coming from the Roe versus Wade case. Therefore, these rights should be guaranteed to all women without judgment and discrimination. With that being said, thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed my presentation, and that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.